Okay, go.
Okay. Hello, thank you for watching. This is Bank Shield. It's basically a concept that we put together that allows banks to alert each other in real time
What would you do?
when they spot a scam. So today we'll be covering actually how we protect this concept once it exists, because as you know, these days an idea that is on its own can be copied pretty easily if you don't lock it down. So I'll kick things off by just walking you through how this idea came about. From there, Danielle will take over to talk about how we protect it, and we'll close things out by explaining how we keep it secure long term. This problem we're solving is pretty straightforward. Um, People today have been experiencing scams where they're losing money through these scams all the time, whether it's from wiring cash or handing over account details to someone pretending to be legitimate. Um, with Bank Shield, we hope to address that by letting these bank flag suspicious activity in real time so that a scam caught at one bank can help another bank prevent it somewhere else. Um, as we build this out, we end up producing a lot. The software itself, our detection methods, the process we follow when investigating something flagged. All of that is our work, and as we go, we will log it, record it, because without documentation, it will be much harder to prove that any of this belongs to us. Um, as far as who's um, is responsible for each piece, that whether it depends on whether that's from a developer, a cybersecurity analysis, an outside contractor. That distinction really matters based on who created it, so they can hold that legal claim. Um, and we'd rather have this settled early on than to end up dealing with it later down the road. Um, Everyone on the team will sign a confidentiality agreement, which keeps this information from leaving the group. That matters because once something like this gets out, there's no turning back, or it won't stop others from using it. We also will research whether
Got it.
anything similar already exists, so we're not wasting, time, money, and effort into something that already
Start reading.
exists. We hope to plan
You
for it to
you
be
want to
something
put
that's
the
new.
slide?
And so
I
with that
forgot
being
to put
said,
the.
I'm going to hand things over to Danielle.
Thanks, Armani. Once we've confirmed the idea is original and we break everything down into categories, since each one calls for a different kind of protection, and picking the
You didn't put
wrong
the
one
slide.
could leave gaps.
You got to start. You're going
Our
to start. Hi,
brand
everyone.
name and logo fall under
Yeah,
trademark,
yeah,
which
I know
keeps
but I'm talking about
competitors
like
from
the YouTube video.
copying our
This is
identity.
the.
Our software and written
Can you see my
materials
screen?
fall under
I do, but it shows the group chat.
our
It
work,
doesn't show the
so our work can't be
Oh, this is
taken
not good.
and passed off as someone
Oh,
else's.
this is not
I
good.
don't know if you want to
Anything
end it and
that
start over.
counts as
Oh,
genuine
yeah.
new
Oh,
invention can be considered for
Let's go ahead and
patent,
start because it looks
which
like it says the group
protects
chat.
the invention itself rather than just description. And whatever is highly sensitive, like that
Got it.
specifics of how we detect scams, we can take as trade secret, since some things stay safer unregistered and
You want to
private.
put the slide? I
Oh,
forgot to put the.
everything goes through legal review before we file anything. Rather, that's a trademark, a copyright, or patent application, because a mistake in the filing process could cost us the protection entirely.
You didn't put the
From
slide.
there, IT
You gotta
adds
start.
a
You're gonna
technical
start.
layer.
Hi, everyone.
Things like encryption
Yeah,
and
I know I'm
controlling
talking about
who
like
can access
the
what,
YouTube video.
since legal protection by itself
Can you
won't
see my
stop
screen?
a hacker. And this
To
isn't
do what is
something
that? It
we
shows
do
the group chat.
once. We continue to
Doesn't show the
monitor and renew
Oh, this
protections
is not
because
good.
many of them can
Oh,
last
this is not
or
good.
I don't know
need
if you want to end
active
it and start over.
upkeep.
Oh,
Before
yeah,
I
yeah,
pass things along, I want to nail down our
Oh,
inputs,
oh,
outputs, and scope, since
That's why I
that's
didn't
what
start, because it looks like it
actually
says the group chat.
draws the boundaries of this process. Our inputs include the original service concept, the source code, our detection methods, threat intelligence, investigation procedures, documentation, our branding, and contributions from our developers and cybersecurity staff. Our outputs are documented ownership of the IP, our trademark and copyright registrations, any patents we apply for, protected trade secrets, signed confidentiality agreements, access controls, and a working system for catching unauthorized use. As for scope, it kicks in the moment any idea of piece of IP is created for BankShield and runs through identification documentation, legal review, registration, technical protection, and continued monitoring. It applies to IP created by our employees, developers, analysts, and contractors, but it doesn't extend to the bank's regular operations or anything unrelated. Now I will hand things back over to Armani.
Thank you, Danielle. I'll cover everything that actually plays out day to day, since protection on paper only matters if it's actually followed. So everyone involved with BankShield understands their responsibility. Developers, IT, legal, HR, project managers.
Keeping it
We
safe is
introduced
where
this
we should be at.
we introduced this process map during project meetings and keep the current approved version accessible through our secure documentation system, which each step assigned to whichever department owns it. That keeps everyone or anyone from accidentally exposing something without realizing it. It was sensitive, and everyone knows exactly who to reach if changes are necessary. Um, Senior management gets a different kind of update since they're less concerned with the technical side of things and more concerned with the business side. We highlight the value, the risk, the cost, and what funding is needed, showing them what's worth protecting, what's at stake if it's compromised, and what it'll cost in legal fees, registration, and security tools. That's what actually secures the budget to keep this running properly. IT, on the other hand, they're actively involved consistently, and that's really key for all of this, because legal protection can hold up in court, but it won't stop anyone from hacking it. IT will keep our source code, threat data, and detection methods secure on a daily basis, staying alert and responding quickly to anything that is suspicious, since catching an issue early on can be the difference between something being minor and major. Um, so that covers a full picture from an idea taking shape to being fully protected.
I think that's about covers it all. thank you all for coming to our meeting.
Thank you.
I think that covered it, didn't it? We covered about everything.
Yeah, I think
Inputs,
so.
outputs, IT.
I think that was all. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
because
you
I'm
could
down to
stop.
6 minutes on this.
You could stop recording.
I hit stop recording.
That was like the longest 6 minutes ever. I don't know.
Tell
I
me
felt
about
like
it. Tell me about it.